Got it? Yeah? Okay, I will explain you guys how to dance better today. So when we dance, it's very important how you feel as you do certain type of movements. So the feeling, not the look. So how it should feel. So I will teach you about the feeling of resistance. So resistance is a feeling when two or more body parts moving in opposite direction. So you need to look for that feeling. All the time when I dance, if I don't have a feeling of resistance, I will not take a step. So you always have to create resistance. So which is the number one resistant feeling? Is when you press down and your spine is straight. This we call gravity. So you have to create that no matter what. But what is the second feeling? It's a rotational resistance, twisting resistance. What it means? For example, close your legs like this. Now take your right hip as far as possible back and around your spine, and right chest as much as possible forward. So now I feel in my body very, very strong resistance. How to create this? Anytime you send your hip back, first thing you have to do is to lock yourself with the same arm. So never put your arm here. You see now the energy fly away. So hip, right hip goes back, right arm going forward. So you have to lock yourself in. Then opposite chest will stretch to the maximum here. So if I hold my arms here and twist to the maximum and lock myself, which is very important, I have a feeling of resistance. Only now I can do some movement. For example, I'm gonna change weight. So go to neutral position, tummy here, and now I'll create resistance on the opposite side. Which is not only you do diagonal, you have to get the feeling where your body almost like going, tearing apart. So the left hip back, then left arm locking you, blocking, and this side stretching. So now I feel locked. So we change, and 2, and 3, and for example, cha, cha, cha. So it doesn't matter what I do, I always try to find as much as possible resistance in my body. In this case, my right hip goes back, but my right arm really locking it front, and left side stretching. Okay, so how we can apply this knowledge? So there is many resistance going on in your body. For example, if I stay like this and my left hip going back, my left hand blocking. So if I put my right arm here, you see there is a triangle between my body and my hand. I have additional resistance between my body and arm, which is very, very powerful. More resistance you have, better it is for you. So let me explain you on an example of the rumba walk, how your body works and what you should feel as you do it. So for example, when you start like this, two beautiful straight legs, straight spine, now I don't feel any resistance. You can press down, but that's a very little feeling. So let's create a strong feeling in your body. What do we start? We start from the hip, right hip gonna go back, two straight legs. And same time, right arm gonna press forward, push it as strong as possible. Now, as we do this, my left side will stretch to the maximum. So that's why I cannot keep my left arm in front, I have to push it back. Now from here, my leg will go to the 90 degree. So now I have a hip back, right arm forward, left chest out, left arm back. And I have a strong resistance between my knee and foot. So only after I achieve that, I can take a step. You can straight the leg as soon as possible, put heel down or no heel down. It doesn't matter, it just depends on how fast music. But what's important is to create that feeling of resistance and then step. Transfer, 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 neutral. Now I create my feeling of resistance. Hip back, left arm blocking, right side stretching, 90 degree. Now I feel maximum groundness, maximum resistance, then step. And step. And step. And step. Only when you feel that strong feel, only then take step. If I go forward, the same idea. So here, two straight legs, I change my pendulum forward. Now from here, watch what happens. My left hip going back, but my left arm should go forward to lock it, to stop it, to create the feeling of resistance. And how I go till the 90 degree position here. And only when I feel that strong resistance, I can take a step, transferring my hip here. And again, hip start to go back. Now bend my knee first, of course. You see, even the resistance between my knee and foot. I don't want to put my leg there too easy. Even here, I bend my knee first, but I don't move my foot. So I feel resistance between my knee and foot and the floor. And only now, I bring here to 90 degree. Walk and walk. So you can take any step, for example, cha-cha-cha. So instead of going 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, this is too loose. Let's try to create a little bit resistance in our body. 2 and 3 and cha-cha-cha. So what I do is very, very simple. So I send my hip back, lock myself with my left hand, creating strong stretch here. Only after that, I'm taking any step. The same in Samba. You want to do cruzado walk? So instead of just going walk, walk, let's start to create resistance. So right hip back, lock my right side, stretch my left side. Release, neutral position, straight leg, and again here. Create as much as possible resistance inside, and only then move. Create resistance, then move. Create resistance, then move. Okay, so guys, resistance is very, very important.